speeding.py. This is going to be number 6, page 230, chapter 7. The speeding ticket fine policy in Podensville is $50 plus $5 for each miles per hour over the limit, plus a penalty of $200 for any speed over 90 miles an hour. Write a program that accepts a speed limit and a clock speed and either prints a message indicating the speed was legal or prints the amount of the fine if the speed is legal. Alright, so started it out. We're going to use a function called speed. So speed limit is going to be int, enter the speed limit. It's usually, 55, 60, or in some parts of Europe, 100, I think. I think the Autobahn, I don't know, it's a lot. And then clock speed. In Oregon, it's usually like 50, depending, though. Portland, it's 50-ish, and then Salem, it's 60-ish, sometimes 65, or even 70. I think there's parts are 70, and then Seattle. And then Washington, which is where I live now, it bumps back up to 60 to 70. All right, so clock speed. And then this is going to be enter the clocked speed. And then let's call speed. So it's going to be speed. Actually, let's make this a print function, a print statement. The speed limit is speed limit. And your clocked speed is clocked speed. So this speed is, it's going to say legal. So let's do this. Let's do speed. It's going to be speed limit, clocked speed. All right. So, if the speed limit is less than or equal to clocked speed, then return legal no fine. So let's do that colon, then we can make it capitalized and it still fits. LF speed limit so this is going to be the less than, so this is just going to be an else. And this could be an LF and an else. Yeah, let's do an LF and an else, because I remember reading, it might have been the Severance book, it might have been this book, Charles Severance. It might have been Python for Everybody, it might have been this book. I think it was probably, I don't know, maybe even both, but talked about it's better to do an if else than to do an if and then an else and then if else. Let's just do it. Let's just try it. So elif speed limit is greater than clocked speed and speed limit is less than 90. Right? Above 90. So above 90 is so less than or equal to 90. And I like to this is going to return illegal. Right. So we're going to do a math. We're going to do fine. It's going to be 50 plus 5 times. So just for visibility times clocked speed minus speed limit. Oh. No. Minus limit. There it is. All right. Let me fix this. So that is us clocked. And usually the parameters in the function definition header should be much simpler than perhaps the variables that you initialize, oftentimes outside of the function body. So we're going to actually subtract clocked minus limit first. So clocked minus limit gets us a number. Multiply that number by but let's test it. Let's totally test it. It might be something really remedial, like where I don't really need to test it, but I like practicing, especially learning something new. It's like it's okay to go back to something. So let's just say I'm going 70 miles an hour and the limit is 60. It's 10 miles difference. So it's going to be 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. That's 10 miles. So you're not going to do clocked minus limit plus 1. It's just going to be clocked minus limit because it's going to be $5 for each mile over the speed limit. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting all the details. All right, so return illegal. Fine is and then fine. So here's what we're gonna do. And then let's just do a period here. And then else, right? So this is then this is actually a good test. I mean, I think I should actually call it out. elif limit is greater than clocked. That's actually not the limit, that's actually clocked. No. Must be losing my brain here. If clocked is less than or equal to limit, right? Clock speed versus your limit. That's if limit, that's if clock is greater than limit. And clocked is greater than 90. Now we're going to return illegal. Fine is dollars plus the stringify fine. And then fine is going to be this whole number plus 200. All right. I think this should work. This is going to be speeding. This is going to be a fun one. So speeding.py. The speed limit is, says 70. It's going 90. It's going 100. $400. Does that make sense? So 30 miles more than the speed limit. So 5 times 30 is 150. Right? 5 times 30 is 150. Plus $50 is $200. Right? Plus 200, which is, since it was clocked at more than 90, it's $400. Okay. All right. Let's run it at 65, 64. Nice. Okay. Good job. Let's try 80, 89. $95. It's 50. And then after is 45. Yeah. All right. This worked. Good stuff. Pretty straightforward. What's cool here that I learned is, or that I was really, that if I didn't know it already, it made it extremely clear and burn into my brain that you can return the same stuff. Like the same thing you do in a print statement, you can do in a return. You stringify this, and then do a bit of string here, and then you can just connect them. I mean, because here we didn't need all that because we had multiple pieces of like stringification coming out. I mean, we could have stated we could have returned two items. That's for a different exercise. I think this is clean though. Our return are these strings. Legal, no fine. Illegal, fine is blank. Illegal, fine is blank. And then that shows up here. Speed. It's blank and clock speed is speed, so this speed is. And then we invoke the function. So hopefully that helped. Thank you guys very much.